Okay, say hi, baby.
Hi.
What is your name?
Alana.
Okay, now Alana, do these two glasses have the same amount of tea?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to do something. Do those two glasses have the same amount of tea?
No.
Which one has more? Okay.
This one.
Hello, Hannah.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Okay.
Ask you a couple questions. First question is, do these have the same amount of tea in them?
Yeah.
Okay, now watch what I'm going to do. Go like this.
Mixing them up.
Now, do those two glasses have the same amount of tea?
Yeah.
They do? Okay. Hello, Lauren. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Well, 3 questions, not a couple. Okay, first one is, do they have the same amount of tea in them? They do? Okay. Let me go like this. Put this in here. Now, do these have the same amount of tea?
No.
Which one has more? Okay, now look at those two glasses. Do they have the same amount of tea?
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll go ahead and bring out glass number 3. Now go like this. Now, these two glasses have the same amount of tea.
No.
Which one has more? Okay. Now, do they have the same amount of tea in them or close?
Yeah, they have the same amount of tea.
Okay. Now, when I do this, do they still have the same amount of tea, or does one have more? That has more? Okay. Okay. Now, Alana, do these 2 rows have the same number of quarters?
Yes.
Okay. Now, like this. Now, do these 2 rows still have the same number of quarters?
No.
Which one has more?
This one.
Okay. These 2 rows of quarters, do they have the same number of quarters? This row and this row, do they have the same number of quarters? Okay, now what if I do this? Do these 2 rows have the same number of quarters? They do? Very good. Now, which row has more quarters? Does this row have more quarters, or does this row have more quarters? That has more quarters? Okay, now I want to show you something.
What do you mean?
Now, which row has more quarters?
These ones.
That one? Okay. Which row? Do these rows have the same amount of quarters, or does one has more?
The same.
Do they have the same? Do you know what a row is?
Yes.
Okay, which one has more quarters, or are they the same?
They're the same.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay, now, which row has more quarters? Or are they the same?
They're still the same.
All right. Now, these 2 rows, do they have the same amount of quarters?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what if I do this? Do they still have the same amount of quarters? Or does one have more?
This one has more.
This one has more quarters than this? Okay. Okay. Who has more crackers? Me or you?
You.
Okay. Now, what if I do this? Who has more crackers?
Both of us.
We have the same? Okay. Those are yours. These are mine. Okay, who has more crackers, me or you?
Yeah.
Now who has more crackers? You have the same? Okay. Thank you very much, Lauren. These are all yours. You'll see. I'm going to give this graham cracker to you. Put it down. This graham cracker to me. Now, who has more crackers, me or you?
You.
Okay. Now. Now who has more?
Me.
Who has more? Do we have the same amount, or do you have more? Or do I have more?
Mine's breaking.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Okay, crackers are getting broken. Okay. Now, who has more graham crackers, me or you? These are yours, these are mine. Who has more?
Me!
You have more? Okay. Now, I'll go like this.
Stop now!
Who has more graham crackers, me or you? Or are they the same? Alright, now, this is yours and this is mine. Who has more crackers, me or you?
You.
And what if I do this? Now who has more crackers? Or we have the same amount?
We have the same one.
Okay, all done.